Hello friends, this is Manish Gupta. As I promised, this is my third video and I'm going to talk about the 10 major cryptocurrencies according to the market capitalization. So the overall market capitalization is over 200 billion now. Majority of the stake of that has been taken by the Bitcoin, which currently as I speak is at $7,203 and market capitalization is around $120 billion, which I remember like last month it was around less than 100 billion, and I was wondering like if it can kind of go above and then can hit that mark where it goes above 100 billion. But this is phenomenal. It has touched 7600, and I think it's just going through a slight correction now and making its ground for going from where it is to the next wave. I am seeing it as probably the fifth wave in it, which is kind of it's going to hit 10k by Christmas time. That's what I'm expecting. In terms of Ethereum is a very different ball game, and there is no limitations, I think, in terms of how many number of coins can be generated, although it needs mining. So Bitcoin only would be have total of 21 million coins, but Ethereum there are already much more than that at this point in time, and it's standing at $301 at this point in time, and market capitalization of around $28 billion. It's a very different platform because it's not kind of how Bitcoin is the store of for value. This is more of a platform where a lot of people can come and create their own projects, where they can create kind of new blockchain based projects. And there are many projects out there for lending and for kind of storing your money or digital identity stuff. So there is a lot of the hundreds of these projects already started on Ethereum, which is absolutely brilliant. Bitcoin Cash is the third in the market capitalization, and this is kind of phenomenal. In last 1 month I've seen it going from around $320 to touching around $660, which I think in a month's time kind of something doubling up. It is just amazing. It's because of primarily I think is the South Korean exchanges. They had a focus on this currency, and there's a lot of transactions we saw in that space. And I think it's a good alternate for Bitcoin. But obviously Bitcoin is the ultimate blockchain, which started by Satoshi Nakamoto's kind of white paper. As a result of that, it has taken a long time in a way for it to be coming where it is. But the Bitcoin Cash is quite I would say in its infancy, or a child of Bitcoin as a different folk, which just happened in August 2017. So it's not really long back when that particular hard fork really happened. Ripple is another one where it is interesting, and the market capitalization around 7.9 billion at this point in time. But then the Ripple tokens are going to be very huge number. So there is no scarcity. I think I at least I can't see that scarcity thing here for Ripple. But this is being used by banks primarily, and kind of you can think of it's a replacement of an interbanking transaction ecosystem, which is currently on Swift. A small portion, like 0.00001% kind of scenario you can imagine, because trillions of dollars are kind of moved around with the Swift, which is an established protocol for interbanking money exchange aspect. So Ripple has got the potential to disrupt that market. Litecoin is the one which is again very similar to Bitcoin, and it has got 4 times more number of coins that will be generated. That will be 84 million with respect to Bitcoin, where it will be 21 million coins. And it's very similar in a way that the block size and the things like that are pretty kind of similar, I believe. But the thing is that the speed of the creation of blocks is 4 times faster, 4x faster than Bitcoin. So Litecoin, it should have 2.5 minutes to create one block. So transactions are kind of concluded really fast, rather than the Bitcoin, which takes around 10 minutes. I'll quickly walk through the next five. I've taken around 5 minutes on this video already. So Dash is like a digital cash. It's much more quicker. Transaction fees is very low. And the market capitalization is around $2.2 billion. And this has got a unique concept where it does uses something called the master nodes. So that's quite unique to it, and that's what makes it a little bit faster as well. Neo is a platform, again, something similar to Ethereum. I think it's based in China, but this is what is where it's kind of a platform where people can come and build the blockchain applications. Next one is NEM. I don't really know a really lot about it, but it's 1.6 billion. Its current valuation. Monero is a private money exchange thing where initially people were thinking that then the Bitcoin can be used for the purposes which are not legitimate in a way. But I think kind of most of the people like who really want their transactions to be secured, they are using Monero. Ethereum Classic is again a kind of split from Ethereum. Recently, we see some price movement in it in last few weeks, where it's kind of where Ethereum is fluctuating around $300, but this has gone from where it was to around $15. I was thinking to be marching towards $30 to come around that 10%, as kind of currently the Bitcoin Cash stands along with the Bitcoin, that kind of ratio. Kind of nearly touching it with nearly touch with 660. That's the 7 grand mark in a way. It's 10% of the 700, but didn't very much touch that. So maybe 90% of that. So I think Ethereum class is now just slowed down in terms of not growing by 10-20% a day or a week. It's just kind of slowed down by 3% or something. So thank you, friends, for listening. I will be uploading, kind of keep on uploading the new videos. I don't have a new idea in my mind what I'm going to share with you in the next video, but I will kind of come up with my fourth video pretty soon. Thank you for listening. Cheers, guys.